Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we are kicking off another stream where this one we should be starting it up with Corrupt Gaming versus Big Space Station Gaming at the top of the hour, and then it will be followed up directly after that one on the next hour with some 2v2 European action with Holy Shot versus Valaria Esports. So we will be having at least 2v2 series to cast right away, and we will be getting going ideally pretty shortly, as we do have some players already in the lobby. To start us off with the first game, we have Big Spaceship Gaming up against Corrupt Gaming. It's some 2v2 Tier 5 Division 15 action. Both teams coming to this one 4-2, and they are the 8 and 9 seed. So we should be in for a very good series today, as we're going to start to kick this one off. And it looks like, actually, we will be able to get this one underway relatively early, as we do have all players currently in the lobby, making sure we can pull that up, have that on screen. All right. Alrighty, we will just double check, make sure, but we should be good. If they want to wait, they can. Otherwise, we are good to go if players want to start joining lobby. And right away, we get Big Space Station onto their team. Corrupt, you can go if you are in here as well. Otherwise, we can easily just remake server. Do we got Renzo? Alrighty, with that, we are early, so remake's no big problem. We will be doing that. Well, we are playing on. I'm guessing nobody can see this. This technically should be a remake, as Renzo is not in the lobby. So, they are playing on, but I guess we're gonna go with this for now, if you guys really are fine with it, but I think it's best to remake. Pudding, are you sure there's no voice? I think I just wasn't talking. This should be remade for like the 5th time I will be saying it. We will be kicking this one back up. We do need to remake lobby, as this currently is. We do need to have two aside when we start back off. I think it was just that I wasn't talking because I was trying to. We have the two playing on the server. I was trying to get hold of their captain real quick, because technically we cannot continue with out two aside when we start it up. And we are early in the hour. So we are good to do it. We are ahead of time. I just want to make sure that we are on even terms as this is playoffs. We don't want anything going wrong. So, yeah. No, it wasn't that. It was just I was making sure because we did not currently actually have a playable lobby. I'm not going to make that mistake. We do need it, so where they can get back in here. And that way we can have Renzo and Co all up in the lobby. Once we get all 5, we will be good to go. But we do need 2 aside. Okay. Players. We do have all 5 in the lobby, so this time, if all players get on teams, this time we are good to kick it up for real. We will be kicking this one up shortly. Here we go, starting this off. Corrupt Gaming versus Big Spaceship Gaming meeting up at that center line. Green Cutie tries to go for the kickoff. Kai Vibes TV is not going to allow that one to go by, but Fink does dive in at this, and Renzo with the touch. It 50s on out, and Fink is able to follow this one back on up, and he will put it away for an early 1-0 Big Space Station Gaming lead. Back to the center we go. Kai Vibes being met by Green a Cutie. And off to that sidewall, Renzo trying to make a play on it. So is Green. Green sits on it, takes low, starts a dribble, but Renzo cuts in front, getting rid of it. Fink now back into the orange side corner. Out of the orange side corner, Renzo trying to take this one play across, leaves it for Kai. Kai plays on up. Green playing towards the center. Renzo sits on it, gets a little bit of a dribble, tries to pop over one, but gets demoed in the process. Green now looking at it, but Kai playing off of this far side wall. Met by Green. Back out, Renzo not quite able to get to that. Green, is he able to get back to it? Not in time, not able to put it away. Fink off the back wall. Back out towards the center. Green with a good touch past Renzo, but Kai is there and pushing back across. Kai Vibes. Back off that side wall, playing on forward. Green not allowing him to do so, but popping up high. Renzo with a good touch, does get past the defender. Is he able to get back to this one? Renzo playing on forward, out of the corner, out to the center. Kai Vibe putting this one away and tying us back up at 1 apiece. Tied up at 1, 3:49 left to play in game 1 here. Greeny Cutie playing at that side wall. Grabs the boost and up he goes. Tries to play on out. Ends up leaving it where Fink tries to touch. Not quite able to do so. Green back out of the corner. Back to the center. Renzo pushing across. Renzo up the side wall now. Looking back for a center to Kai Vibes. Kai playing on over. Left for Renzo, but Green intercepts and takes back into the orange side corner. Firing one towards the net. But Kai Vibes is there. Renzo playing this one back across away from the blue attackers. Into the far corner we go now. Renzo trying to take possession on this. Pops over Fink. Green coming in, playing on into the orange half again. Kai Vibes now back into the corner, demoed by Fink. Back out it goes. Renzo on the ball, but Green and Cutie with a good 50. Out this goes. Kai playing off that side wall. Fink popping it on upwards. On played, Fink back flipping into it, playing on out. Renzo taking this one to the far side corner. Out of the far side corner, Renzo off that sidewall, playing down to the center, but Fink with a good touch to push it on wide. Back off it. Green playing on into the orange side corner now. Renzo decides to take this one across, and will do at least get it across, up off the wall, hitting on outwards, down into the blue side half. Fink back off that far wall, out to Green. Green with a good 50, keeping it to the corner and moving it onwards, and he fires one towards the net. Renzo with a good touch to push it just wide. Fink back onto this one, playing into the far corner. Renzo now trying to take a dribble, but Green taking it away from him and pushing it back towards the center, trying to let it fall. Going for a doozy, not quite able to get it. Kai Vibes pushing it on outwards. Fink now trying to take a shot. Fink a good shot, and it ends up beating the orange defense. Fink putting this one away. Fink do. We're keeping Fink. Putting this one away well. 2-1 Big Spaceship Gaming. 2 minutes remaining. Back to that center line we go. Fink and Renzo. off the sidewall. Green not quite able to convert, and Kai now trying to play towards the center. Fink not allowing him to do so. Up this one pops. Renzo firing one, and a good touch by Green to push it back to the corner and not allow it to stick around that front. Kai Vibes trying to play it out, but Fink does get in the way. Back off the sidewall, back towards the center. Fink gets back to it, but Renzo pushes this to the corner, and out he goes. Fink with a good dive in, but it ends up finding itself just wide. Renzo goes for the slow touch, but ends up falling back to Kai Vibes. Kai Vibes off the back wall. Is he able to get back to it? Pushes it, but it ends up going wide and across. Green takes there. Green trying to play low, does not play low enough. Is Kai Vibes bringing this back in the blue side half with the center out to Renzo, but Green with the interception, not allowing that to continue onward. Finked off this sidewall. Green back on outwards. Green tries to fire one as it ends up going towards the center. Finds its way past the defense. Green back to the center. Renzo pushing it on outwards where Fink will 50 him high. Kai Vibes now pushing on into the blue side half. Green a good save, but it falls out to Renzo, and Renzo will slot this one into the net, tying us back up at 2 with 42 seconds remaining. Here we are, back to the center line we go. Green and Renzo off that sidewall, pops up high. Kai Vibes plays past one. Renzo off that back wall, back out to the center. Green a good touch to ensure cannot be read. Fink now taking possession in the corner following the demo. Getting the boost. 50s with Renzo. 50s favorably for blue. Green popping a good shot around it. It comes back off the pipe, back out to the center where Fink will put this one away. Big Spaceship Gaming finding themselves up 1 with 21 seconds remaining. Can they hold on to this one and close out game 1 of this 5-game series? Fink, Kai Vibes meeting up at center. Green up for this one. Tries to advance forward. Renzo now good 50 with Fink, and out it goes. Kai Vibes up, trying to fire, not quite able to get to it. Back out it goes. Green pushing onwards. Renzo, they need to try to make some magic happen. Can they keep this up across the whole length of the field? And it looks like they will not be able to do so. Big Spaceship Gaming find themselves taking game 1. Big Spaceship Gaming jumping out to a 1-0 lead. We gotta wait for all players, but once all players are here, we should be good to go. We will need to see if everyone can get into the lobby. Go if you can. Alright, we do have our 2 aside back into game 2, where we find ourselves with Big Spaceship Gaming leading 1-0 versus Corrupt Gaming in this best of 5. Kai Vibes and Green off the kickoff. Up the wall it goes. Renzo going for the airplay on it. Hits on down towards the center, but Fink with a good touch on upwards. Looks like it's going to fall wide, and it does. Fink not quite able to get back to it. Green tries to fire one across. It goes to Kai. Kai Vibes playing into the far side. Ends up going just wide. Fink will try to possess on this one. Playing back down to the corner. A good touch from Kai Vibes. Renzo not quite able to get back to it in the bump play. Enables Kai Vibes not to get there. A good play by Fink to make sure that Renzo cannot fire this shot at the net. Back we go. Renzo turning on it, trying to get it by, but Fink not allowing him to do so, but it does fall to Kai Vibes. The shot came from Green, but Kai Vibes was in the way of that one. Renzo off the sidewall now, looking to try to possess this one. Back on down it falls. Renzo 50'd by Fink, up and across to the far side corner now. Kai Vibes coming out to this one. Not able to get there. Green popping this one on high towards the center. Kai Vibes, good touch to push it past Fink. Green looking for a play, but Renzo does get a good 50 on it. Back towards the center of the net. Kai Vibes playing across. He gets back to it, looking for a dribble play, but Green not allowing him to advance that any further. Back to the corner where Fink sits. Fink tries to leave it for Green, but Renzo jumps on it first. Renzo fires one that goes just wide. As here it goes. Green now taking up the dribble, picking it up, back towards the center. This plays. Green looking for a shot, and a good one at that. Big Spaceship Gaming finding themselves up 1. A minute 28 into this one. A good shot as he's able to get around it and pop it over that defender. 3:32 still remaining. Back at that center line. Green, Renzo meeting back up. Fink off the sidewall now, playing onwards. Kai Vibes will turn on it here. Not quite able to steal the boost from Fink, so Fink has progress on it, but Kai Vibes playing onwards. Plays on out Renzo, firing one, but Fink is there to meet the task. Up off this sidewall, back on down, it's falling. Green, a good try to play out, but Kai Vibes gets to it, looking for the center, gets it behind Fink, but Green is there, making sure he clears that one on outwards. Renzo pushing backwards with it. Green trying to get around it, and he fires a good shot, but what a great save by Renzo. Not allowing that one to go, and back out it goes. Played forward by Kai Vibes, and then Renzo with the slow play, having the mind games that end up working out perfectly. The slow play throws off Green enough that he expected an initial touch, while Renzo just put the touch on it late, tying this one back up at 1 apiece. 2:48 remaining. Fink and Kai Vibes to the sidewall. Green popping one. That looks like a good shot. Looks like he will end up hitting that one with a pinch. Ends up having a good pinch with the wall and just fires it towards the net, and it ends up going in. 2-1 for Big Spaceship Gaming. At the center line, Green, Renzo goes into the orange side corner. Fink popping this one on outwards. Kai Vibes, good touch to push wide. Fink firing one and placing it well to that upper right hand corner. While the defender was there, was not quite able to get enough on this one to keep it on out. Stellar placement from Fink to put this goal away for a 3-1 Big Spaceship Gaming lead. It did look like, I don't know for sure if it was a cuts or whether it hit wall, bounced out, and it just had that speed putting, but it definitely was a good pinch earlier. Fink playing on in the orange side corner. Kai Vibes popping this one on outwards. Green up for it and gets a good touch towards the net. Kai Vibes there to make sure that that is not an easy put away. Back onwards we push. Back towards the center. Kai Vibes pushing to the far side. Ends up wide of the net. Green takes possession here. Green looking to start something. Tries to dribble, but Kai Vibes with the turn on it and a good 50 back across. Into the far blue side corner it plays. Renzo looking for something now. Tries to pop over one. Back to the center. Green being met by Kai Vibes, and he's able to push this one away. Renzo now looking for something off the sidewall. Plays back down. Fink gets a touch on it, but it still pops out. Kai Vibes not able to do much more, but Fink now playing onwards into the orange side half. Renzo trying to take the dribble play. Flicks over one, but Green is ready and turns on it there. Green now playing across into the other orange side corner where Kai Vibes tries to play. Green with a 50 ends up just 50ing towards the center yet again. Up it goes. Renzo up for the aerial, firing. And did he end up hitting it? No, it ends up going just wide. Green with the clearance on it. Green firing towards the net. Is Renzo able to get there? Not quite able to do so. Big Spaceship Gaming find themselves up 4-1 with 1:06 remaining in game 2. Back to that center line. Fink and Kai Vibes. Kai Vibes getting the better of this one, but Green was ready and waiting. Green now playing onwards. Off the back wall, out to the center to Fink. The great passing play, but unable to convert as it ends up hitting off the pipe. Kai Vibes takes this one on forward, putting his team to back within 2 goals. Off the play, a little bit of an unfortunate touch on the back half as it opens up Kai Vibes for the net, and he does convert. Corrupt Gaming needing 2 more in the next 50 seconds, though. Can they pull it off? Green Cutie meeting Renzo, pushing on into the orange side corner, taking the boost and going. A good touch there from Kai Vibes to dissuade the blue attack. Renzo pushing on, but Fink will be the next one to get to it. Kai Vibes playing back down and across. Renzo pops over one. Is he able to get on with this? Back to Kai Vibes. A shot, it ends up going wide. Up the wall it goes. Renzo looking for the pass back to center, Ran out of boost, not quite able to get there. Fink played onwards, but now back towards the middle. Kai Vibes not able to get a touch. Green is able to make a good clearance. Renzo going to turn on this one. Back to the corner, Kai Vibes playing on outwards. Kai Vibes met by Fink, and across it goes. Renzo back into that corner. Green Cutie playing on downwards. Out to Fink. A great pass and a great finish. That one's going to solidify this game for Big Spaceship Gaming as they find themselves up 5-2 with 2 seconds left. Back to that center line we go. Fink and Kai Vibes playing onwards, and it will kill itself there, meaning Big Spaceship Gaming find themselves up 2 in this series. Does Corrupt Gaming have what it takes to pull off the reverse sweep, or will we be ending this one shortly? We will be finding out as we try to load back in the lobby. Want to make sure that we do get all 5 players up into this game. It's alright, Renzo. I don't think you were in too much of a hurry there. You do want to typically wait for 5, though, as you will be the earliest. If you guys are all there, we should be good to go, as we do see ourselves going to 2A side yet again. Here we go, back into this one for Game 3 between Corrupt Gaming, Big Spaceship Gaming. Big Spaceship Gaming with the 2-game lead. Green and Renzo meeting up off that center line and into the orange side half. It falls. Fink trying to look for a touch on it, not quite able to get it. And back onwards, it is played. And across it goes. Out it plays. Kai Vibes trying to take this one up and across. Out to Fink. Renzo pushing it onwards. Plays on into that corner. And it finds its way to the center, and Kai Vibes is able to get to it. We will see Corrupt Gaming jumping out to the 1-goal lead early in this one. 29 seconds have passed. Kai Vibes converting on the pass. 1-0 Corrupt Gaming. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left to play in this one. Back out it pops. Fink advancing onwards. A good touch to pop it on high and outwards. Back down at the center. Kai Vibes trying to go for it. Back off that sidewall. Green down to Fink. Not quite able to get there. Kai Vibes fires one that ends up going just wide. Kai Vibes off the wall, trying to center it back on downwards, not getting the touch he wanted on that one. Fink now trying to possess. Flicks it on high. Not quite getting past Renzo. Renzo popping it back for Kai Vibes. Back off that sidewall. Renzo now playing on upwards and out. Green turning. Putting it up there. Is he able to get back to this? Fires, but Kai Vibes meets him there and pushes this one onto the corner. Out of the corner, Renzo with possession now. Popping this high and out. Fink already up for it. Not quite able to get it. Green now firing a shot, and Fink was going for the bump play on Renzo, so it had the net open, but unfortunately hit the pipe. Fink tries to play across. Kai Vibes not allowing him to do so, but Green is there firing one that ends up going high and back across. Fink now back out of the corner, trying to get back to the center, but Renzo turns on this one, pushing it back into the blue side corner. Out of the blue side corner now, Renzo looking to start something. Drops it down towards the center. Kai Vibes with a good shot, but the defender was even to the task. Fink throwing on outwards. Renzo sitting on it, tries to turn, but decides better. Waits of it. Green now goes for a touch, unable to get it. Renzo starting the counter attack. Is he able to convert? He's not quite able to get a good enough piece of that one. Fink plays to the corner. Kai Vibes ends up having it popped off Green. Fink will push back into the orange side half. Go to the orange side half now. Kai Vibes, soft touch off the wall. Not able to get back to it. Fink firing one towards the net, but Renzo is there for both the saves. An absolutely insane effort there from Renzo. Renzo pushing this one on outwards. Green coming on back to it. Kent and decides to leave it for Fink. Renzo playing on out and across. Kai Vibes with a great shot, and he will put that one away on the pass from Renzo. Renzo popping this one on high, leaving it up there, and Kai Vibes converting, slotting it underneath the crossbar, giving Corrupt Gaming a 2-goal lead with 2 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here in Game 3. Off to kickoff, Renzo getting the better of it, pushing it on into the blue side half. Pops on out. Kai Vibes with a shot, but Green is there, making sure this one does not find its way to the net. Renzo out to Kai Vibes. Back he plays, tries for Renzo. Renzo advances for Kai Vibes. Kai popping this one high with Fink out of the corner, down to the center it falls, but Green will just push this one away and try to take possession onto it. Looking for a play off that back wall, but Kai Vibes decides to push this one on outwards. Fink now popping it. Does get past the orange defender. Is he able to get back to it in time? Fires, but Renzo's already back and ready to make that save. Back on out they play. Renzo popping it. Good pop over one, but Fink was back in time off that side wall, back to the center. Green jumping all over it though. Trying to advance onwards into the orange side half, off the orange side back wall. Out it goes. Kai Vibes playing away from the blue attackers. And he takes into the far corner, out of the far corner now. Fink tries to get the dribble, but Renzo is there, not allowing him to have any time on that one. Across we go. Kai playing back to Renzo. Renzo firing it. Green, a good backflip to push this one back to the corner. Fink now playing on outwards. Fink tries to center, but Renzo not allowing him to get it any further. Back it goes. Green, a good play on out. Fink is there. Can he get back around it? Not quite able to do so, so instead plays off the corner wall. Tries to play out for Green. But Kai Vibes was there. Kai Vibes firing a shot high, and it looks like it's good, and it will be. Corrupt Gaming finding themselves up 3-0 with 48 seconds remaining. Is this the start of the reverse sweep for Corrupt Gaming? Or will Big Spaceship Gaming shut this down? Green, a good kickoff. Finds itself hitting that side pipe. Back out to Fink. Fink tries to advance, but not able to do so. Renzo firing this one across, and it finds itself finding that corner of the net and put away. Corrupt Gaming up 4 with 38 seconds now, and you're in game 3. Looking to take their first game from this series. Back to the center we go. Fink, Kai Vibes. Into the blue side corner. Green pushing this one on outwards. Green low. Renzo puts it up high. Fink not quite able to get to it. Renzo now decides to take out his corner, looking for an airplay off the wall and pops it up high. Kai Vibes not able to get a good one on that. Green turning on this one, firing high and across. Back into the far side corner. Renzo advancing onwards past the half. Into the blue side corner. Renzo pinching this one on outwards. Kai Vibes waiting on it. Not quite able to get to it as it falls on over. And it looks like this will about wrapped up the game. But Fink met by Renzo. Back into the blue side corner. And it falls there. Corrupt Gaming find themselves with their first win of the series. Bringing us to game 4. All right, all players are ready, so we will start to load back into this one. All right, and Renzo, if you are watching this, I do appreciate the fact that you wait, because last night we did have a remake in the exact same way where it was happening. But we should be good to go on this one. Alrighty, to a side, back at it we are into game 4. Back to that center line. Kai Vibes, Green, pinching it off the kickoff. Renzo advancing onwards. Green able to get back to this one, plays across, but Kai Vibes is there and ready. Tries to center it. Renzo not able to get back around it. Green plays back across. Up Green goes, advancing onwards. Kai firing one. Is it in? It does find the upper left-hand corner of the net. And Corrupt Gaming jumping off to a 1-0 lead with 19 seconds into game 4. They are starting an electric comeback as they are coming to life in this series. Will Big Spaceship Gaming be able to shut that down, or will this one continue onward? Green off the kickoff, advancing it forward. Fink sitting on it. Renzo now waiting. Fink with the better side of that 50 as advances onwards, but Kai Vibe plays on outwards. Green firing one high and wide. Fink does get another follow-up touch, though, as it comes back towards the center. Green firing it, but Renzo looked like he was able to get in the way, and that one was played wide. Kai Vibes playing upwards. Good 50 with Fink, but it's left for Green. Green playing now out of the corner, almost finding a way to sneak it in there, but not quite able to do so. Fink now off the back wall, playing towards the center, ends up diving in front of the touch out from Renzo. Fink advancing on. Fink at least getting a touch on it to push it wide. Green over the one defender, actually find its way over two. Who's going to get to this one? It's going to be Green, and Green will tuck it away to tie this one back up for Big Spaceship Gaming. It almost looked like it was going to be unfortunate there as Green and Fink had a little bit of interaction with each other that might have not been great, but they were able to find their way back to that ball and put it away. Fink and Renzo off this kickoff. Renzo pushing it into the blue side corner. Top, high, and over all the way to the far side corner now. Fink looking for it. Off the sidewall, looking to advance. Renzo met by Fink yet again and pushes it on into that corner this time. Kai Vibes tries to play out, but Fink with a good center opportunity, and it finds its way to the center. A demo to try to open it up, not quite able to get back around it. Green plays back to Fink, who plays back to that sidewall where it is taken by Renzo. And then across it plays. Kai Vibes looking on it, but not quite able to get there. Fink with a good pass to the center for Green. Green not able to tuck this one away. Off that sidewall yet again. Kai tries to advance. Fink pops it on upwards. Green popping it on forwards towards the net. Good save by Kai Vibes to keep us at one apiece. As it's pushed onwards. Kai Vibes playing into the far side corner. Renzo now off that sidewall. Fink grabs possession, pass one, able to pop it up, but Kai Vibes is back for that one. Green now trying to take a dribble, but Kai Vibes says no, leaving it on for Renzo. Renzo starts his own dribble, looking to get back around it, tries to pop it, and with a great flick, putting it past the defender, giving Corrupt Gaming a 2-1 lead with just a little bit more than half of this one left to play. What a good dribble play there from Renzo to ensure that they end up pulling themselves ahead in Game 4. Back to that center line, we find ourselves. Kai Vibes pushing it onwards, but Green is there to meet him, playing on into the orange side corner. A little bit of a bump, but Green is able to keep possession. Off the sidewall, Kai Vibes plays out over one. Renzo fires, but Green able to get back in time and ensure that that one cannot find his net. Hits over one, actually over two. Is he able to get back to this one? Looks like he might be able to do so, but is he able to convert it? As unfortunately, the bump play is enough to push him out of the way. Fink now on the back, last defender there, but Kai Vibes ends up with a good pinch, but it ends up going off the crossbar and outwards. Green now advancing onwards into the orange side corner, out of the orange side corner, trying to get something going, and he will sit on it and put this one away, tying it back up for Big Spaceship Gaming. Holy, can you tell that I love the fact that you guys have Space Station Gaming. I love the bros as well. But Big Spaceship Gaming tying this one back on up. 154 left to play. Green with the better of this 50 as it goes into the orange side corner. Grabbing the boost there, but Kai grabbing the ball. Tries to push onwards, met by Fink. Renzo back to the corner, but Fink not allowing it to stay there much longer. Kai Vibes met by Green, and across this one goes. Renzo now looking to try to take a dribble off the low. Fink dives in and says, no, we will not be giving you the time for that one. Kai Vibes with a good pass out to Renzo. Renzo fires, but Fink gets in front of it and pushes it to the far side corner. Back down it goes. Fink tries to possess. Not able to get on it, but Green will, and Fink goes for the bump play. But Renzo is able to get back in time, pushing it back to the side. Green now looking for some, tries to get a flick, but Renzo sitting on it, ready. Off this sidewall, Green with a good touch to the far side. Not quite on net though. Kai Vibes up for it, off the sidewall, back down to Renzo. Renzo advancing onwards. Kai Vibes off the sidewall, back out for Renzo. Renzo not able to get back all the way around it as the blue defenders do force this one back on out. Think back across, flicks, pass one, pass two. Is he able to get back around it? Not quite able to do so. Finds this one wide up for Green. Green will slot it away, giving Big Spaceship Gaming a 3-2 lead. What an aerial play there as Fink passes off the back wall, and Green is able to get there and put this one away. That might just be the goal to finalize the series for Big Spaceship Gaming, unless Corrupt Gaming can find an answer here in the next 33 seconds. Back to that kickoff we go. Renzo and Green with a real close 50, and into the orange side corner it goes. Fink tries to play onward. Kai Vibes back on out. Over Fink. Can they get back around this one? Renzo and Kai Vibes trying to advance. Green a good touch on out. Renzo off that back wall. Back out it goes. Green tries to advance onwards. Touched by Kai Vibes. Good touch again. Is he able to get around this and fire? He fires and it ends up hitting the pipe up and over. Corrupt still going to need themselves finding an answer off that sidewall. Back on out and down. Renzo fires, but it ends up in the far side corner, and Big Spaceship Gaming will be taking this series. That one will close this on out as Big Spaceship Gaming ends up taking the series 3-1. Corrupt Gaming almost on the verge of a comeback, but Big Spaceship Gaming able to close it on out with the dagger on the touch from that aerial play towards the end. The pass off the back wall from Fink, and Green putting it away. Very good effort from Corrupt Gaming, though, as they found themselves down 2 early, and they almost were able to pull this back to force us into Game 5. But Big Spaceship was able to put up when they needed to and close out this series. GG's to both teams. Corrupt Gaming, if you guys end up playing next time, good luck there. Big Spaceship, good luck in the rest of your playoff run, which right now, as it is in between my casts, we will just say we did watch, as you can see on this one, we watched Big Spaceship Gaming be able to close out Corrupt Gaming. So the 9 seed moves on, which I'm trying to make sure I see exactly where that is. So it looks like the winner of that one should actually be coming up against the 1 seed, unless a upset does end up happening on the top side of the bracket. So it could be an interesting game where either you get the 1 or you get the 16. But that is what is looking like it will be next for Big Spaceship Gaming, as they take a 3-1 win in the first series that we have of the day. Next, we will be heading to Europe to cast Holy Shot versus Valara Esports, where the winner of that one will end up getting to go on to round 2 and play up against the Czech Colanders. So that one will be coming up at the top of the next hour, as we do have a little bit of time to kill. I guess we will do the classic free play thing for a little bit, but we will also get some things updated real quick. As we will now update the stream to the next thing that should be coming up. We can just have some fun with this one for the next little bit of time. Oh no. Why does this have that as the buttons? That feels so wrong. Oh, that's not it. I literally cannot do this pack for some reason. My controller has the wrong thing as reset the ball. I think that happens with almost every update. So that's a very fun one. I will need to look at this. Fun times there, you know. But we will just pull that out for the meantime. But I think that was indeed a that was definitely looking like it was a Cux in that last game. I might have been wrong, but it looked like a Cux to me at least. So. Alrighty. I think I got it back up and working, but we will need to see. That is wrong, and that is the only thing that's wrong left, I think. So I guess I'm getting to fix my controls as well in between games. As we will be able to follow this one on up, we are alright. It actually looks like going forward we might not have the second matchup coming up, so we will see about that one. We look like we actually will be able to close this stream on out, as it seems like the next game is going to be rescheduled for timing, so I will need to see for that one whether or not they are a go and when they'd be a go. Otherwise, they might even end up finding another caster. But they are currently in a point where one of the teams is having it where they need to go to an appointment that they kind of forgot about, so they are going to work around that. With that one, we will probably stop the stream for now then, and if we end up having it, we will kick it back on up later if we end up casting them. Otherwise, we are a cast at, I want to say it's 9 Eastern tonight is when we will have some more 2v2 action. So that is what we end up having. Alright, you guys have a good one, and doses.